Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly dose on ARM. I'm Gabriel and I'll be showing some of the highlights from March 1st to March 7th, 2024 in the world on ARM. As always, links to everything I talk about will be included in the description. Panther, the open source driver for the 3rd generation ARM Valhalla GPUs, which includes the Mali G310, G610, and G710, is to be a part of the Linux 6.10 release, expected around June of this year. CNX Software has a great post covering more details, so definitely check it out. Considering some of the headaches I've gone through working around closed source drivers on Linux, I love hearing news like this. Ashley Whitaker has a blog on RaspberryPi.com where they go over Pegor Karaglanian's Peggy board, a Raspberry Pi-powered interactive climbing wall. Using a web app, they can create and load routes, which in turn will light up LEDs next to the handholds the route uses. Pegor has made the code open source, so it might be a fun project for any climbers out there. If you have your hands on a Raspberry Pi 5 but have only ever used the default Raspberry Pi OS, this next video is for you. Explaining Computers has a video on YouTube where they go into many of the available operating systems that can be run on the Pi 5. Namely, they give a high-level overview of Raspberry Pi OS, Ubuntu, Armbian, OpenFIDE, Kali Linux, LibreElec, and Recalbox. I didn't know it could run a couple of these, so at the very least I found this video to be informative. On Hackaday's blog, Dave Roundtree writes about a ray tracing demo using Rust on the Raspberry Pi. User Unfastener on GitHub has created a recreation of the 1986 Amiga Juggler, the classic Amiga application that demonstrated ray tracing on a home computer. But where the original took roughly an hour per frame to render, Unfastener's Rust-based implementation runs at around 24 frames per second on the Pi 5. The code, as well as any install instructions, are available on GitHub for any Rust fans who want to take a look. Yoshimaker has a YouTube video where they create a C# application on a Raspberry Pi 5 and Pi Zero 2W. The purpose is to show just how easy .NET applications are to write and get running on a Pi, and they show this off by using a gyroscope to change the position of a ball on a small OLED display. I think too many people are overlooking .NET for single-board computer projects, so I like seeing videos such as this. On Raspberry Pi's subreddit, user Traveling Fred posted a really cool Back to the Future display powered using a Raspberry Pi Pico. I appreciate the quality of the build, looking like it was stolen directly from the movie set. If you're on Reddit, go and take a look at this. And community.arm.com has 5 new informative posts for the ARM developers out there. Prakesh Mahapatra has one titled Easing Automotive Software Migration from Discrete ECUs to Zonal Controllers and Emerging EE Architectures. It goes into how the industry is shifting from numerous discrete electronic control units to more powerful zonal controllers, facilitated by technologies like ARM Cortex-R processors. Connor Brooks explains how to use the new custom reporting feature in ARM Performance Studio 2024.0, formerly known as ARM Mobile Studio. This really helps developers to see through the noise and isolate the charts to only show what they are concerned with. Ajit Singh Raina shows the benefits of using Docker Build Cloud and how it accelerates the build process for developers targeting ARM architectures, addressing the challenges of slow build times and management complexity. Marius Furinger writes about reducing energy use and cost in the AWS cloud with ARM-based CPUs. By using the ARM-based AWS Graviton processors, Capgemini demonstrates it can result in up to 20% cost savings and 40% reduction in power consumption. And Marcus Meunier writes about next-generation firewalls on ARM Neoverse and how they represent a scalable, efficient, and cost-effective network security solution. Community.arm.com is filled with useful information and is worth making a part of your daily site rotation. Thanks everyone for watching. Links to all the stories talked about here can be found in the description. Make sure to sign up for our developer program, join our Discord, and join our subreddit to keep up to date with the world on ARM. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you hate it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time. Later.